All right. And now to this story that's getting a lot of attention. An assistant high school football coach banned from praying on the 50-yard line, as he always does, after games. For years he's done this. Coach Joe Kennedy kneeling in the middle of the field after every single game to pray at the finish of the game. You can see the applause. Sometimes he was joined by players voluntarily, according to these reports, from both teams would come out in many instances. But last month, his school district in Washington State started sending letters to him telling him that he had to stop this. And now he is fighting back. We are very glad to be joined today by assistant football coach Joe Kennedy, along with Mike Berry, senior counsel for the Liberty Institute. Gentlemen, welcome. Good to have both of you here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Coach, how did all this get started?
Interesting enough, it started out by a compliment from somebody who actually witnessed what we were doing with our team and the opposing team meeting on the 50 and kind of having a moment of peace. And it all started from a compliment when somebody saw that to a principal who started questioning, are we in compliance with what the rules are?
All right. I want to put up on the screen what the school district is saying about this. What we are doing is what every state-funded agency and school district must do: abide by the laws that govern us. Like every public school district in the nation, our teaching and coaching staff is not allowed to include religious expression, including prayer, in talks with students while on duty for the district. So, Mike Berry, attorney, they say we're just abiding by the law.
Well, they're not abiding by the law, Martha. They're actually violating the law, and Liberty Institute is going to initiate legal proceedings this week to defend Coach Kennedy and his right. I mean, what the school district is saying is that there can be no visible religious expression by their employees. So that means a Jewish coach can't wear a yarmulke or a Muslim teacher can't wear a hijab. This is ridiculous.
It's very interesting because we've seen so many religious liberty issues coming to the courts over the past several years in this country. And this one, the basis of this, as I understand it, Coach, is a Title IX discrimination case. You're claiming that your district is discriminating against your right to pray, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Mike, you know, in terms of this, we're just watching all these videos and everybody, the big question, I was just talking to Judge Napolitano about this a moment ago, if there's any evidence that anyone feels coerced to participate, that's where that's where you could be vulnerable in this case.
No, absolutely not. And Coach Kennedy's been doing this since 2008. He went out there by himself and took a knee and bowed his head. And the students are the ones that decided that they wanted to join him. In fact, they asked him permission if they could join him, and he said it was a free country, that they can do what they please. And so now, given everything that's happening in our nation right now, and especially in our public schools, it's shocking that a school district would want to try to criminalize what Coach Kennedy is doing, which is really just trying to be thankful for player safety on the field. Right. And for good sportsmanship and all of that kind of stuff. So, Coach, did they really tell you that they would provide another spot for you to pray as long as nobody could see you while you were doing it?
It really alluded to that. I just got the letter, and I didn't understand all the legal stuff in it. That had my lawyers look through it because it basically says that I can't do it until the very last kid leaves the locker room and turned over to their parents, which is later than midnight a lot of times for us, and then at away games, I have no opportunity to pray on the field.
So what has it been like since all of this started? This weekend, did you go, you did what you always do, I would assume, and what's the response been like since all of this has kicked out?
Well, they keep changing the responses to me. They said, don't pray before the game. I said, okay. They said, don't pray with the kids after the game. I said, okay. And then now they're saying that I can't even take a knee for 15 seconds on the 50 after the game when nobody's even on the field. So I just don't understand.
But have the kids stopped wanting, has it, I don't know if this video that we're showing was just from this past weekend game, but, what has happened in the last game that you played? What happened? Are they all still joining you out there?
They make their best effort to make it out there. I really try to get the prayer done before, because I don't want to create any more problems for the team or anything like that. And some of the kids definitely want to come out there. They still meet out at the 50 and they do stuff with the other team, so at least that tradition's still going on. And as far as what they're doing out there, I don't know. But I do have kids that say, Coach, I'd like to pray with you. Can we go pray? You know, can we go hide somewhere and pray? And
wow.
That's just sad.
And did you ever suggest to anybody that they had to do this?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Their beliefs is something that's personal, and
right.
It's not like I'm praying for them. I'm thanking God for what they just did out on the field, and I thought that was, a right of every American is to give thanks.
Got a lot of people paying attention to this, and now you are suing the school district. So I hope you'll come back and keep us posted on this story as it develops and as the case moves forward. Mike Berry and Joe Kennedy, thank you very much, gentlemen. Good to talk with you today.
Thank you.
Thank you.